Today we're going to talk about some of the critical ports that are prone to cyber attacks, along with rolling through a list of ports that you're going to want to know. Port 21, that's FTP on TCP, and it carries a bunch of vulnerabilities like anonymous authentication, directory traversal, and it helps in performing an XSS attack. Another port 23, that's Telnet. It's fundamentally unsafe because the data is unmasked and remains in plain text. If you're still using Telnet, shame, 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 you should retire that service immediately and probably retire yourself. DNS port number 53 acts as an exit route for cyber criminals. Since DNS is rarely monitored and filtered, once that little hacker gets all the information that they want, they can use this port to get out after cleaning their tracks. Port number 80, that supports HTTP, which is your browser traffic. It's prone to SQL injections, cross-site scripting, cross-site request forgeries, and buffer overruns. Lots of things to be thinking about in hardening your boxes. Here's a list of the ports that you're going to want to memorize so that you can be familiar with them. Port 20 and 21, that's FTP, or File Transfer Protocol. If you want to use FTP, you're going to want to use SFTP, which is on port 115. But 20 and 21 are File Transfer Protocol that we used in the olden days. Secure Shell, that runs over 22. 22 is SSH. 23, that's Telnet again. You don't want to be using Telnet. Again, retire that system, retire that service, retire the person still using Telnet. You don't want to have that in your environment anywhere. 25 is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP. That's for your mail routing. They also have two other ports, so 25, 465, and 587 are all related to SMTP. For your DNS port, that's 53. Watch out for 53 because nobody's usually looking at it. Port 80, we talked about this. It's HTTP again. It's used for your browsers. If you want to use HTTP, you're going to want to use HTTPS or 443. 115, that's SFTP. That's the Secure File Transfer Protocol we already talked about. That's the good one. 123, that's Network Time Protocol. What time is it? It's 123 NTP. 123, that's NTP. 135, that's MSRPC endpoint, or a Microsoft Remote Procedure Call. That's 135. 137 is NetBIOS naming service. 139, this is fun. We get to talk about Samba for a minute. This is Samba over NetBIOS. If you want to do Samba over TCP, you're going to use 445, but Samba over NetBIOS, that's 139. 161, SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. We love it. 161. 389, that's for LDAP. That's regular LDAP, not secured. If you want to secure your LDAP, that's LDAP-S. That's 636. So 389 is LDAP, 636 is LDAP secure. 443, that's HTTPS, and that's what we like. Way better than HTTP 80, which is unsecured HTTP. 445, Samba over TCP. We love Samba. Shout out for Samba. 465, that's SMTPS. That's your mail routing service that it's secure. That's the one that you want to be using. SMTPS, that's 465. 500, that's for IPsec. 587, SMTP, mail routing again. SMTP gets 3 ports. They're pretty lucky. And 636, that's LDAP-S or LDAP secure. Good luck on your test.